Hello, this is my Scrum Masters Elite _UK, providing insights, analysis, and detailed evaluations of rugby. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my latest analyses.
Ahead of the 2026 Six Nations tournament, one of the most anticipated matches is the clash between Wales and England, set to take place at Twickenham on February 7th. This game is not only important in terms of tactics, but also reflects significant changes in the playing style of both teams, particularly with the coaching transition in the Welsh camp. From the story of Wales' disappointing defeats to England's strong resurgence, this tournament promises to be an intense and thrilling battle. Personally, I feel that this match is not just a straightforward contest between two national teams, but also a showdown between two contrasting coaching philosophies. One team in the midst of a rebuilding phase and the other thriving due to innovation and the energy brought by young, talented players. Wales is facing numerous challenges under the guidance of coach Steve Tandy, while England, under Steve Borthwick, is riding high on a winning streak, blending the experience of seasoned players with the fresh energy from the younger generation. Wales is currently going through a difficult period, failing to achieve the desired results in recent games. With a disappointing record of 21 losses out of their last 23 matches, this presents a huge challenge for coach Steve Tandy. However, his appointment reflects the need for a strategic change within the team. Tandy, with his experience coaching in Scotland, may bring a fresh approach to Wales, particularly in improving their defensive play and set-piece tactics. Although the results from November were not promising, I believe Wales, under Tandy's direction, can still surprise if the players can adapt to the new tactics and maintain their fighting spirit. One of the notable aspects of Tandy's approach is the use of contestable kicks. Wales is not hesitant to employ both long and short kicks, attempting to control the game through risky attacking plays, even though this sometimes leads to difficulties in executing an open game style. However, this tactic can be effective in certain situations, especially when the opposition fails to adapt. What I hope to see from Wales is improvement in patience, team organisation, and creating breakthrough moments, rather than focusing solely on kick strategies. That said, I cannot help but express concern about the effectiveness of this strategy when facing strong teams like England. While Wales may continue using contestable kicks in their match against England, I believe it will be a huge challenge, as the English side, with their modern, flexible style, may exploit any weaknesses in this approach. Meanwhile, England, under Steve Borthwick, is in excellent form. In stark contrast to Wales, England enters the Six Nations with confidence and high spirits, having won 11 consecutive matches. Borthwick has done a remarkable job rebuilding the team, especially with the balance between experienced players and emerging talents. I'm particularly impressed with England's resurgence, especially when looking at players like Ellis Genge, Jamie George, Maro Itoje, and George Ford. These players not only bring international experience, but also embody the spirit and determination needed to lead the team. A standout feature of England under Borthwick is the development of young players. From a team that seemed to have little chance, England now boasts a youthful, dynamic squad full of potential. I believe England is in a phase of strong development, and will continue to improve as the younger players gain more international experience. This suggests a bright future for the team, with the potential not only to contend for the Six Nations title, but also to achieve greater success in other international competitions. Borthwick also places great emphasis on thorough preparation before matches. He insists that the team's goal is not just to win each game, but to maintain strength and readiness to give their best in every encounter. This is evident in his organization of training sessions, discussions, and the understanding and cooperation between the coaching staff and players. With such meticulous preparation, I believe England will maintain their impressive form throughout the tournament. Looking at the situation of both Wales and England, I can clearly see a major difference in their goals and strategies. Wales is in a transitional phase, facing many challenges and obstacles to overcome. However, I do not think they will be easily defeated without putting up a memorable fight. On the other hand, England, with their stability and fresh energy in the team, is clearly a strong contender for the championship. Still, I believe that in this sport, nothing is ever certain, and Wales could definitely pull off an upset if they manage to fully harness their potential. the 2026 Six Nations will undoubtedly be an exciting and dramatic tournament, not just as a contest between teams, but also as a showcase of different strategies and coaching philosophies. Regardless of which team wins, I hope all teams will give their best, providing fans with unforgettable matches full of emotion and spectacle.
Thank you. That's all for today's video on my Scrum Masters Elite_UK. Keep following to not miss the next rugby analysis. Click subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet.